going into kind of Dan Campbell's decisions a little bit, because that's what we have to talk about for the second half. Going into half, they're being aggressive. They get the field goal, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of thinking, oh, they're going to go for it. I was kind of hoping they would go for it on fourth down on that goal line and not get it.
Yeah.
Kind of keep it a 2-score game. But then after that, I believe, was it after that field goal from the Niners that they went for it on fourth down and they didn't get it?
I believe so.
Yeah, so then they missed an opportunity there to, like, go up 3 scores, Dan Campbell. Like, I know this is what you do. You're aggressive, but this is a playoffs where you have to put points on the board. You can't leave points on the field. And I'd understand if you were like, okay, we're up 3 touchdowns. I'm going to go for it. I'm going for that put away 4th touchdown and we're good. But you're up 2 scores. You can go up 3 scores. 3 possessions they need to get to catch you guys. And I just think it was a complete wrong decision in that moment. What did you think?
Yeah, exactly. I hate when teams don't go for it and they make a 2-score game. But that was not the case here. Why not go up 3 scores? That's plenty. You get a little bit of buffer and you understand, like, hey, I'm killing the momentum of this 49ers team. I just matched them point for point on this drive. Why not just do that? Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't, in my head, it doesn't compute. But I mean, Dan Campbell, they said it on the broadcast multiple times. He's went for it the most times this year out of anybody in the league. This is just what they believe in as a philosophy. But you're right. You do have to have that situational awareness and to know where you are, what game it is. And there's no turning back. There's no like, hey, better off next week. He told his players afterwards, we are not going to have it this easy moving forward. We're always going to have a target on our back. We are going to be the hunted. And so, I mean, they're not like, I just don't know. I know they're going to be a fun team to watch moving forward, but I mean, it sucks that they didn't get that. Like, he just didn't make the right choices down the stretch in this particular game.
Yeah, and listen, he converts some of those 4th downs to score a touchdown. He looks like a genius, but I mean, you have to take everything into account. This is a good 49ers defense. You had lost all momentum. I mean, you just hit a couple field goals and you keep building this lead, or you keep staying one step ahead of the 49ers. And I just didn't agree with both decisions to go on 4th down. And then even at the end of the game, third and goal, they're on the 2. Even Greg Olsen saying, if you run the ball here, you have to, and you don't get it, you have to burn a timeout. Then we're playing for an onside kick. And what does Dan Campbell do?
He runs the
the ball and doesn't get it. And I just felt like it was a little bit ego from Dan Campbell in this game of like the first 4th down they went for and didn't get it. I felt like it was Dan Campbell saying like, oh, we're about to run it up on these guys. Like, we're about to win this game. Yeah. Second time around, I don't know what you're thinking there. Like, he's just like sticking to it shouldn't be, this is how we play and this is how, like, we're not veering from this. This is who we are. It should be, we are going to win by any means necessary. And that's what Kyle Shanahan does, and that's why he won this game, because he adapted at halftime to what would work against this Lions team. If he just stuck with what he was doing, then we would have lost. And I think that's the signs of a mature coach.
Kyle Shanahan coached his ass off that second half. The team looked awesome. Brandon Ayuk with that Madden-like catch, dude. That was crazy. I know people are like, oh, that's all luck and blah, blah, blah. Well, sometimes you have to put yourself in situations to be lucky and to capitalize on it. And Brandon Ayuk had the hand-eye coordination to track the ball coming off of that dude's face. And besides that, it would have been pass interference anyways. So what a highlight reel catch. I know Brandon Ayuk this morning was actually pissed that he was only number 2 on ESPN's top 10 highlights. So he was pretty upset about that. Yeah. I don't know what the number 1 was.
No, we're going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the amazing I think that's going to go down in 49ers history. It's a memorable playoff moment. I mean, they were saying, is this the catch game? Were they going to win the Super Bowl after? I mean, Ayuk, with just that catch and just the way he even played this game. I mean, he got the touchdown after that too, running an amazing route. He's going to get paid. He needs to get paid this offseason.
Oh, yeah, you have to pay him, especially he is the number one option for Brock Purdy. He's a guy that they obviously have a special relationship, a special connection. You have to keep that. You keep those guys for your young quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's looking good for the 49ers right now. Everything's rolling. The offense is healthy. The defense is healthy for the most part. I'm liking our chances going into this Chiefs game, and we'll kind of break that down next week as we go
Yeah.
into the game.
I mean,
Uh,
just touching base, like final thoughts on this game as a whole.
Legendary. I'm gonna remember it forever because that comeback was crazy. Like I just sat there in shock. Like I watched the award ceremony, and I don't even remember what anyone said. I was just in the moment so hard, like reliving what just happened. And then I watched the highlights over again,
Yeah,
and man, what a roller coaster.
exactly, man. And I think like for me, final thoughts on this game is it really feels like, I mean, this whole year it felt like this was a very special team. And Kyle Shanahan was talking about the win against the Packers, saying this was something that we had never done before. So it was nice to get that one under our belt. Then you turn around and you have to do it 3 times that. What an awesome way to do it. It should silence all the haters and show you that this 49ers team is for real. This is special. And they have a real chance here to finally get that 6th ring. I'm pumped.